Welcome to Tips with Andrew. I am Andrew Sapiano. Thank you so much for joining me on this happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are having an awesome start to your week so far and are rocking out whatever goals, hopes, plans, dreams, ambitions this week has brought you and are currently rocking it out. Couple quick updates before we get started here. I have launched officially a weight loss course for beginners. It is an online digital course for download. Discover 5 little known secrets to losing weight. If you or somebody you know of is interested in dropping a few pounds now that the summer months are officially on us, definitely reach out to me, drop me a comment, send me a message. There's tons of cool stuff that comes along with the initial launch, and I'm super excited to get it out there. And I know that there will be tons of valuable information. I put a lot into it. Next, convention tickets are officially on sale for doTERRA. Convention is doTERRA's yearly event. It is, the fruition, if you will, of everything. And it is about a little bit less than a month, about 3 weeks away. Definitely, it's about a week-long event. There's tons of cool stuff, information behind the oils, why they work, how they work with our bodies, some science about the oils, new product releases, exclusive product releases that aren't normally for us for resale, and there's tons of cool stuff that happens at convention. Guest speakers, you learn about the world of essential oils and what's going on in there. Last year we had Hugh Jackman come out and talk about it, the Wolverine. That's awesome. And it's a wicked time. It really is. And I'm super excited for it, and I actually can't wait. So definitely, if you or somebody you know of is interested in learning more about essential oils or how to reduce the toxic load in your life, how to, live a healthier and more natural lifestyle, this is definitely not an event that you want to miss. I'm super excited about it. Definitely reach out to me, drop me a comment, send me a message, and we'll get you rocking and rolling. Oh, man, I'm so excited. I can't even wait, not even at all. Actually, the swag box are going to be mailed out in the next little bit. So if you were able to get your ticket and purchase the swag box add-on, then you should be coming in the mail quite soon. I like that. What they do is they don't ship out the swag box until about September. So until right around convention, so that nobody knows what's happening too early in advance. Alrighty, so that is all I have for updates for today. Trust me, there's so much more going on, and what a great time to be alive right now, I tell you that. But that's where we're going to cap it off. What I wanted to talk about today was a little bit different than what we normally do. A little bit ago, we had what's called World Wide Web Day. And it's basically a day where you can celebrate the internet and all of its wonderful glories. As much as, there's a lot of stuff that shouldn't be seen or brought up to people. It happens, right? And we can't, as much as we try and, govern and control everything, not us, right? There's people out there, but the internet, as much as it's a dark, dreary place, if you wanted to go down that rabbit hole, it can be a great, amazing, exciting place to be. And that's what I wanted to talk about. Some ways that the internet helps us, change our lives. And it really has since the 1990s or something like that, when it really became really relevant. I think it was relevant before that. I don't actually have the exact time and date in front of me, but the internet has been so prevalent for so long, and it just recently picked up. It's mojo, I guess if you'll call it, with the addition of social media platforms. Now everybody's got a voice. Look at me, I can broadcast in front of thousands of people, really anywhere in the world, and that's what I love about the internet. That's what has me so excited. I honestly can't really, it's funny that you think about it. I can't remember a time where I was without the internet. And even before that, right, when we were growing up and we had the internet and it was attached to the phone line and you could do one or the other, right? You could talk on the phone or you could use the internet, and if you were doing one, you couldn't do the other. It was physically impossible. And we've really come such a far way, and it really has changed almost everything about our lives. You can make money on the internet, right? You can do basically anything you want. And so that's where I wanted to come on and talk a little bit about some of those ways that it has helped change our lives. And, this is just really not really a tip video or anything. This is just something on how to, ways that just bring some light into people's lives, right? There's a lot of darkness going on out there in the world, and it can be very easy to bring that up all the time. It can be very challenging for the most part to think happy thoughts, and that's where I wanted to come on, give some ways that the internet helps us, and hopefully you get some value out of this video. Hopefully you enjoy it, and let's get right to it. Hopefully you've got some of these things that you can help or that you can use and help progress your life, your goals, your journey, whatever it is. So the number one way that the internet helps change our life is, or life or lives, whichever one you want to use, keeps people together, right? Between Facebook, Instagram, there's, I don't know, but even to the other end of the spectrum, right? There's meetup groups. There's, what's the other one? I can't really, Eventbrite, right? These are all different ways that, that help keep people together. Facebook's kind of the most prevalent, right? It's the sort of like, actually one of the things I love about Facebook is how a lot of people, they just complain all the time about how, they keep getting banned and they can't post what they want, and like, this, that, blah, blah, but they keep going back to it, right? That's when you know you've made it, right? It's like the weatherman. When you're wrong all the time, people still coming back to you. That gives hope, right? I don't know. I'm one of those weirdos that think that gives me hope. I can be wrong all the time. People are still going to come back, listen to me, care about what I have to say. That's awesome. I love that. But it really does keep people together, and especially in a time now where we are, very busy on the go. It is very, the norm, I guess, quote unquote, for people to have 2, 3, 4 jobs, even if you will, and to not have any time to even really fold their laundry. Never mind go and see the family, right? See how the kids are growing up, the nieces, the nephews, and, the grandparents and the cousins and all that stuff, right? So that's where the internet is really, forefront in keeping us together, helping us keep, not really keep tabs, if you will, but keep up to date with what's going on with people around the world even, right? Like we could have family in, Europe, Asia, right? South America, you can't see all the time, but through a platform like Facebook, you can stay together and you can keep, you can actually, keep up to date with what's going on with them. And that way you have more in common to talk about. You don't feel like you're so far behind on the times, right? When you see a child and they're just, in diapers, and then all of a sudden you see them and, they're this grown up thing and they're like 8'3" and you're like, wow, I remember when you were that big, not that big. And so that's where, I definitely, especially a platform like Facebook can help, us really follow along with the journey for our families. A platform like Instagram, that's really more for pictures, right? You upload your pictures, and it helps you to just show what your life is all about. A different one like a meetup is more for if you're looking to get like a gathering. Zoom conference call, right? FaceTiming is a great way to sort of talk on the phone without actually having to be there, and you can see what's going on. My brother lives out in Alberta, and for us, we don't really get the chance to see them a lot, right? But that's where FaceTime and Zoom meetings really come huge in hand, right? We can very much follow along in real live time with what's going on there, and we're all the way halfway across the country. So that to me is just phenomenal. The fact that I can be here and I can be simultaneously talking to somebody in the UK, in Germany, in Asia, in Australia, no matter where you are in the world, we can literally connect, and I can see your face, I can see what's happening in the background, what's going on. That to me is just, right? What a great time to be alive. I love it. I love it. Number 2 way that the internet helps us is you can actually build a business right now online. And building a business online is, first of all, it's never been easier because there's so much different things that you can use the internet for. Side note, water. Always want to be keeping your water uptake up. But that's it, right? I can go and broadcast through my phone right now to, share information about any topic that I want. And, if there's enough people that are interested in what I have to say, then that creates, an income stream, and people are actually coming to you for advice. That's a coaching business right there, I think, right? So many other things, right? Etsy shops are now the talk of the town. Amazon accounts, you can make money by selling other people's products. That right there is amazing. You don't even have to have anything to sell. You can just sell other people's products. Network marketing is a great way to make passive income on the side, right? Affiliate marketing, somebody else's product, that's what you're selling. That to me is amazing. You can make money off of selling the rights to other people's products. That's crazy. That's awesome. I love the way that it was introduced to me when I started, and it's actually really, I can see it forefront because Tina actually owns her own spa. She does eyelash extensions out of a place of her own. And for me, I don't know the exact cost, but I can tell you that the cost of her spa versus the cost of my online business is completely different. She pays a lot more for the spa, and there's also more things that she needs to buy, right? She needs to buy a bed, she needs to buy cabinets, she needs to buy cupboards, she needs to buy things to go on the wall to make sure that it looks good, pictures, right? Ornaments of some sort. She needs to buy a mirror at least so that people can see them, right? And that's all things that are like non-negotiable. These are stuff that you need. If you were to own a pizza restaurant, right, you would have to buy the oven, you would have to purchase the oven, you'd have to purchase tables, you'd have to purchase chairs, you'd have to purchase all of the food that comes in, right? On the off chance that you're going to sell out, you need to make sure that you're ordering enough food. An online business, right? You don't need to pay for any of that. I don't pay for anything really, subscription wise. I pay for a YouTube channel thing that costs $5 a month. That's, that's expendable money right there. But for me, I don't need a space where I pay monthly rent for. I don't need any pictures up on the wall, although I do have my certificates. That's something that, is just in my office, right? So these are all things that, you don't need to pay for, and you're not actually out of pocket any money, and you don't, unless you want to, right? You don't need to pay for advertising at all. You can just do free advertising. It takes a little bit longer, don't get me wrong, but you can do it. And so that's really what I love more than anything about the internet, is you can make money on it, and it's so easy. It really is so easy. I mean, it's easy for us, don't get me wrong. Like, we're up in here in Canada, North America, it's easy for us, all right? If we lived in, like, Indonesia, right, Ethiopia, okay, it'd probably be hard. I agree with that. But we live in Canada, it's pretty easy over here. I think so. Number 3 way that the internet helps us, or helps change our life, is you can learn anything. Literally anything. I promise you, there is a YouTube video, a Google search, some sort of Quora form, Reddit, whatever you call it, TikTok video where you can learn anything. I promise you, because I'm in the process of doing it. You can really go and watch a YouTube video to teach you anything. You can read a Google blog post to learn anything. You can find there's a whole wiki how-to page on how to basically do anything. So that's the amazing power of the internet, right? I mean, not even 10, 20 years ago, you literally had to go to school, then you had to go to college to learn anything. Really learning anything outside of the school institution was considered bonkers, and not even really, a thing. Like, it wasn't, you weren't out there learning 2-3 different things. You weren't learning different languages. You weren't learning, customer service. You weren't learning how to write with your left hand. You weren't learning how to change the nozzle in your bathroom, right? Unless you had big plumbing books like that, now you can basically build your own bathroom just based off of YouTube videos and Google searches, right? That to me is amazing, amazing. I love that. You can learn anything you want to. And I promise you that I'll tell you what, let me tell you this. If you can find something that you're interested in learning about that you can't figure out on the internet, definitely come back and tell me that there's something that you can't learn. And I would love to hear that, because I'm pretty sure, I am actually very positive, and I will go 99%, I guess I'll give you, that you can learn just about anything you wanted. If you wanted to learn how to make origami, you could do that. If you wanted to learn how to retile your floor, you could do that. If you wanted to learn how to make a nice little garden out on your balcony, you could do that. If you wanted to learn how to make your little space look like a ginormous mansion, you could do that. And it's amazing. And it's not even going to take that long, because you have all of the videos, blog posts, written articles that you need right there. The customer testimonials, reviews on what other people did. That's the best part about it too, because then when you find the right article, you get reviews from other people as to how it helped them and different tricks that they tried, right? Because everybody's not the same. Everybody's situation isn't the same, and there's going to come up with problems that will arise. So that's where you get other people's opinions on what helped them. Oh man. That's amazing. It's amazing. And you can literally change your life. You can learn anything you wanted to and literally change your entire life within, 3-5 years. And be a completely different person than you were based off of this new set of skills that you have. Number 4, keep up with family. I guess I said this one a little bit before, but yeah, that is really another huge benefit of the internet, is to keep up with your family, with your friends, with people that you haven't seen before, right? That's a website or a social channel like Facebook is huge for that. You find people that you used to go to school with, and then you figure out what they've been doing in their lives, and then they've got 3 kids, and you're like, man, I didn't even know that you liked kids, and all these people are different. You find out the 2 that hated each other in high school are now married with children, and you're like, what? How did that happen? Tell me that story. Tell me your story. I would love to hear it. That's where I love the fact that you can keep up really with anything. And this is why just to reiterate what I said before is, we live very busy on-the-go lives, right? And we live very much in a time of 2, 3, 4 jobs, right? Trying to juggle life with work, with bills, with time on the side. I found a guy I went to school with and just won the Bachelorette. Holy, there you go. Thank you very much for that, Haley. That's awesome. Guy she used to went to high school just won the Bachelorette. Like that's crazy. See what I mean? That's crazy. So it's just another way we don't always have the time to do the stuff in our lives that we need to do. Never mind trying to figure out what's going on with your nieces and nephews, and then your friends on the side, and then their friends that maybe you've had a connection with, and all the other stuff. The power of the internet, that really is it right there. You can literally talk to anybody, and then with FaceTime and Zoom, you can really be live with the people that you're trying to talk to, and really be with them in the moment, right? There's only so much that can be felt on the phone, talking, or even through text messages. But when you can see the face and you can really see what's going on in there, that's where it's that's where you can really get the sense of what's going on in one's life. Number 5, make new friends, right? You can literally, between Facebook groups, meetup groups, Eventbrite things, right? There's so many things that you can, so many ways that you can make friends. 2 examples for me, I became part of a Power of Wellness group that they actually would like to all the time, but that is a group of people that, we go and we have a meetup on a Zoom call, and we hang out, talk about, different things that are happening in our businesses, different ways that we, the different ideas that we have for others, or that others have for us, that we can implement in our business. There's so much different things on that aspect. Another thing is a euchre group that I met up that I actually found throughout the pandemic. And what they did was they used to meet up at a place, a hall, right? And then play euchre that way. And what I would do, or what they did, is actually they shifted towards online playing, and that way they were still able to hang out together, but they could. We are having very bad connection here. I am. Thank you for staying with us. I'm sorry, guys. But you know that's it, right? You can really make new friends, basically. You know, so super easy as long as you're just looking in the right places. My last tip, more than anything, is essential oils. And essential oil, like a blend like Thinker, right here is the Focus blend from doTERRA. And what that one is I like using that one because it promotes the focus, right? When you're on the internet and you're trying to find something out, right? You're trying to learn something. It can be very easy to get unfocused and go down the rabbit hole, right? And get completely off track and not even know what the heck's going on. That's where I love bringing the Focus blend into play. Just a little bit of on your pulse points right here, and you definitely rock it out. Keep your focus and concentration on the task at hand. My next blend that I have here is Passion. And Passion blend is, again, because if we're trying to learn anything on the internet, it takes a real passion to get behind it, right? If we have the passion to get behind it, we definitely are able to follow through with it and make sure that we make awesome choices and make it a prevalent part of our life. That's all I got for you for today. I really hope you enjoyed this. I know I had some fun making it. Feel free to share this with your friends, a family member, perhaps somebody from your team that you feel needs to hear this. If you'd like to learn more about essential oils or how to get your hands on some of this cool stuff that I'm talking about, definitely reach out to me or if you would like a free sample of oils just to get your hands on a little taste tester before you make a full-on commitment, definitely reach out to me, drop me a comment, send me a message saying meet, and we'll get you rocking and rolling. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day and an even better week. And I look very forward to talking to you again. I love you guys. Bye for now.